All right, guys, let's kick it off. We'll start off with the Mosaic Blaster.
Who's Brain? Did you mean Brian, Alexa? Thanks for joining the party, Brain.
I'm sure that's not the first time Brian has heard Brain. All right, good luck, guys. All right, starting off, Klay Thompson for the Warriors. TJ Warren for the Pacers. Oh, green mosaic. Dylan Wright for the Mavs. And Taco Fall for the Celtics. Okay, we've got Blake Griffin for the Pistons. Jake Layman for the T-Wolves.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Wow.
That's our fault.
That's our fault, so don't worry. We haven't even
We'll do a recap anyway.
We got too excited that everyone got on there.
Yeah.
So
we'll do a recap.
Can't believe we've done that. That was actually the wife that came in and said, "You guys, you idiots, aren't randomising." So let's randomise it. Anyway, we do run a slick operation here. So hang on, guys. So we'll randomise it. 1 second. All right, here we go. What an operation. All right, 5 times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Lakers at number 1.
Grizzlies 11 and Pelicans at 22. So
We're just going to update the teams, guys. We won't
give us a couple of seconds. All right, so guys, I'll read out the teams. That's my bad, guys. King, Lakers, and the Thunder. Brian, Mavs, Spurs. Kate, Celtics, Warriors. John, Nuggets, Hawks. Liam, Pistons, Timberwolves. Chris, there you go, Chris. Grizzlies, Toronto. Renee, Cleveland, the Cavs and the Rockets. John, Trailblazers and the Nets. Chris, Bucks and the Clippers. Kate has got the Wizards and the Magic. Brian has got the Heat and the Pelicans. King,
the Pellies. Good work.
King, Jazz, Suns. King, Knicks and Bulls. Liam, Hornets, Kings. And Renee, Pacers and 76ers. Again, guys, I'll post that on the page so that you guys can have it. But that's my bad for not doing it before. But no harm, no foul.
No.
Still the same teams.
I'm just going to do a recap as well, guys, for you. So we've got Taco Fall for the Celtics. Dylan Wright, green mosaic for the Mavs. TJ Warren for the Pacers. Klay Thompson for the Warriors. Pistons, we've got Blake Griffin. T-Wolves, we've got Jake Layman. Will to win, green mosaic for the Clippers. Very nice, Paul George. And Allen Iverson, Hall of Fame for the 76ers.
Right. Who's giving me Who's jipping the
Where's
fat
the
guy?
fat
Where's the fat guy? Fuck.
Hey, you're the one who's called the factory. Alright guys, Dylan Wright again for the Mavs. Kelly Olenek for the Heat. Green Mosaic, Larry Nance Jr. And Jalen Noel, rookie card for the T-Wolves.
Those teams are up on the group page, guys.
Alright, for the Magic, we got Terrence Ross. Thaddeus Young for the Bulls. Will to win, Blake Griffin. And Ty Jerome, NBA debut for the Suns.
Come on, Harvey, the suspense is killing me.
I know.
I've taken up a couple of minutes of these people's time.
Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizz. LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. We've got a silver mosaic. I might go from the back, huh?
Disco.
Ty Jerome for the Suns. And Oscar Robinson, Hall of Fame for the Royals.
Could have been better, buddy.
What are these?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Bojan Bogdanovic for the Jazz. Isaiah Thompson for the Wizards. Give and go. James Harden for the Rockets. Dominic Wilkins, Hall of Fame for the Hawks.
Two of these, and then we get to the good stuff.
Yep.
Guys, if anyone watched the last one that we did, there was hits galore on that. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can do the same tonight.
Alright, we've got D'Angelo Russell for the Warriors. Kenrich Williams for the Pels. Terrence Ross, green mosaic for the Magic. And Zion! Zion Williamson!
Disco!
Yeah, buddy!
Disco.
Very nice. That goes out to Brian. Nice work.
See, Brian, that's what happens. Even though you came late, buddy.
Lucky last, mate. That's why you never leave the last spot, guys. Never leave it.
What we haven't had enough of is jar.
Correct. I find them very difficult to hit in these mosaics. KCP for the Lakers. SGA for the Thunder. Paul George got game for the Clippers. And Darius Garland, NBA debut for the Cavs. Alright, that's the blaster done, guys. Now on to the main show.
I'm excited.
So am I. I really like these boxes.
It's just strange that we struggle to get. Well, it's obvious because we're starting out, but struggling to fill these. But some of the best cards come out of these.
Lakers, let's try and get you a LeBron. King, let's do this. Alright, Serge Ibaka for the Raptors. Cody Zeller for the Hornets. Nemanja
Yeah, good.
that guy.
Yeah,
Kings.
Good.
Colin Sexton for the Cavs. Eric Paschal, NBA debut for the Warriors. Disco. Very nice fast break. Dylan Wimler for the Cavs. Shaquille O'Neal, Hall of Fame. And Nicholas Claxton for the Nets. Right, Kevin Durant for the Nets. D'Angelo Fox, De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. Lou Williams for the Clippers. Willie Cauley-Stein for the Warriors. Kelly Olynyk for the Heat. Disco. Very nice. Great looking cards. Nicola O'Malley, the Ron Pelican. LeBron James MVP. Oh, this goes out to the Cavs. Sorry, King.
Oh, that's a kick. That is a kick in the guts.
Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. SGA for the Thunder. Myers Leonard for the Heat. Kelly Oubre Jr. for the Suns. Tyus Jones for the Grizzlies. Ooh, we've got some colour. This is a purple, I think, guys. Maybe. International Man of Mastery.
That guy.
Peja Stojakovic.
That guy.
For the Kings. Disco. I'm going to Rui Hachimura behind it, NBA debut. That's actually just the regular, it's not a numbered, so it's not a purple. Good looking card though. So Rui Hachimura, NBA debut for the Wizards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the Pelicans. And Karl Malone, USA. That goes out to the Jazz. Okay, Rudy Gay for the Spurs. Karl Anthony Towns for the T-Wolves. Dario Saric for the Suns. Drew Holiday for the Pelicans. International Man of Mastery, Drazen Petrovic.
What a player he was.
Sure was.
What a player. Cut short.
Nicola O'Malley again, NBA debut for the Pels. PJ Washington for the Hornets. And Charles Barkley, Hall of Fame for the Sixers. LeBron James for the Lakers. There we go, King. Got you one. Dylan Brooks for the Grizzlies. Kevin Huerter for the Hawks.
Hooter.
George Hill for the Bucks. Blue Chips. Kendrick Nunn for the Heat. Very nice. Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs. Larry Bird Hall of Fame for the Celtics. And Keldon Johnson for the Spurs.
I want us to run out of stands again.
Yes. I might actually need to grab some more in a second. Bogdan Bogdanovic for the Kings. Laurie McKinnon for the Bulls. Hassan Whiteside for the Blazers. Terence Ferguson for the Thunder. Another fast break. Romeo Langford, rookie card
It's not a bad card.
for the Celtics. Rui Hachimura for the Wizards. Zion Williamson.
There you go. There you go.
Disco.
There you go.
Yeah,
Disco.
buddy. NBA debut. And KZ Akpala for the Heat.
Big guy had to come out.
I reckon we've got another one or two left in us.
I want to see a jar.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the jar as well, to be honest. Hopefully in a coloured variation would be very nice. Julius Randle for the Knicks. Danny Green for the Lakers. Trae Young for the Hawks. Enes Kanter for the Celtics. Well, we've got our auto, guys. I'm going to go from the back. Hall of Fame. Patrick Ewing. Ignis for the Knicks. NBA debut, Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. And who did we get for the auto? Derek Fisher for the Lakers. Very nice. Disco. Well done, Ken.
They numbered those ones? No.
That's filling up very fast.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and get some glare off that, guys. I'm going to need some more stands. Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Steph Curry for the Warriors. Justice Winslow for the Heat. Jordan Clarkson for the Jazz. Silver Mosaic. I think it's Team USA. Vince Carter. Another Team USA. Steph Curry. Taco Fall for the Celtics. And Allen Iverson, Hall of Fame for the Sixers. Alright, so we've got Luke Kennard for the Pistons. Karis LeVert for the Nets. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Domantas Sabonis for the Pacers. Another disco. Blake Griffin for the Pistons. Jalen Noel for the T-Wolves. Ty Jerome NBA debut for the Suns. And another Ty Jerome.
There you go.
Lying right behind it for the Suns.
Good to see they
There's no shortage of Ty Jeromes in these mosaics, I've found. Eric Bledsoe for the Bucks. Royce O'Neal for the Jazz. Kyrie Irving for the Nets. Rajon Rondo for the Lakers. We've got another disco. Isaiah Thomas for the Wizards. Quindary Weatherspoon, I should say, for the Spurs. Kendrick Nunn, NBA debut for the Heat. And Lukas Semenic for the Spurs. Glenn Robinson III for the Warriors. Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavs. Spencer Dinwiddie for the Nets. James Harden for the Rockets. James Harden behind it. MVPs.
It's a little bit of a
Disco fast break. Very nice. Talon Horton Tucker for the Lakers. And Larry Bird, USA. We've got one more behind there. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Damian Jones for the Hawks. Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks.
Well said.
Daniel House Jr. for the Rockets. Malik Monk for the Hornets. Dylan Wright, fast break for the Mavs. Magic Johnson, USA. That'll go out to the Lakers. For the Warriors, we've got Kai Bowman. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks MVPs.
Who's Bucks, Chris? So get you a jar, hopefully, mate.
Derrick Rose for the Pistons. Carmelo Anthony for the Blazers. Josh Okigi for the T-Wolves. Duncan Robinson for the Heat. Montage. Kyrie Irving for the Nets. Dominic Wilkins, Hall of Fame for the Hawks. Zion Williamson once again for the Pels. Yeah, buddy. Good work, Brian. Fantastic. And Darius Garland, NBA debut for the Cavs. No shortage of Zions tonight. And we still haven't hit any numbered cards yet. Montrezl Harrell for the Clippers. Jay Crowder for the Grizzlies. Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. They're stuck together, sorry guys. Devin Booker for the Suns. Steph Curry, Stairmasters for the Warriors. Scottie Pippen, Hall of Fame for the Bulls. Grant Williams for the Celtics. And Cameron Johnson, NBA debut for the Suns.
I think you're going to have to shuffle those around, mate.
I think so.
Depending on how good they are. What have we got? 6 packets?
Not even. We've got 4 more to go, guys. DeAndre Bembry for the Hawks. Marcus Morris for the Knicks. I think we've got a blue coming up, guys. Kyle Kuzma. What would you do with 2 Zion?
I don't know. I reckon the person that's got them wants 3 though.
Yeah, well, we've got 3 so far. So let's go for 4. Kyle Kuzma for the Lakers. Malcolm Brogdon for the Pacers. I'm going to go from behind to save that blue one. Tremont Waters for the Celtics. Hall of Fame, Julius Erving for the 76ers. Isaiah Roby for the Mavs. And our blue, I think it's upside down. Bruce Brown for the Pistons. These are great looking cards, these ones.
They are good cards.
And that is numbered, guys, 39 out of 85. 3 more, let's give them a shuffle, eh? We've got, for the Bucks, Chris Middleton. Mike Conley for the Jazz. Chris Paul for the Thunder. Alfred Payton for the Knicks. Oh, we've got something else here. I think this is another disco though. We've got Kevin Durant, Team USA. Darius Bazley for the Thunder. NBA debut, PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. And PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. This is a photo variation as well, guys. That's a nice card.
It's a nice hit.
Well, we've already got one Zion up. Let's get rid of that.
Alright, let's make these last packets dance.
We have Kristaps Porzingis for the Mavs. Aaron Gordon for the Magic. Will Barton for the Nuggets. Marcus Smart for the Celtics. Oh, we've got purple. Talon Horton Tucker for the Lakers, purple. Well done again, King. This is numbered. I'm going to check the one behind. MVP Steph Curry behind it. But this Talon Horton Tucker is 32 out of 50.
Nice.
Very nice. So the Steph Curry Warriors MVPs. Sekou Doumbouya for the Pistons. And DeAndre Hunter, NBA debut for the Hawks.
No Jar. No.
We have
No RJ.
last pack. Last pack. Let's put that up for you guys. Miles Bridges for the Hornets. OG Anunoby for the Raptors. Kyle Anderson for the Grizzlies. Otto Porter Jr. for the Bulls. Disco. Yeah, I had it the right way. Thaddeus Young for the Bulls. Bruno Fernando for the Hawks. Patrick Ewing, Team USA. And Kobe White for the Bulls.
Nice. Nice.
Fantastic. And that concludes the break, guys. We'll just run through some of these hits. We have quite a few this evening. Alright. So for the Pelicans, we've got not one, but two
3.
Zion Williamson base. For the Lakers, Talon Horton Tucker, purple fast break. Thaddeus Young, fast break for the Bulls. We've got the Derek Fisher for the Lakers, fast break order.
The Lakers killed in this one, didn't they?
They sure did. For the Clippers, we've got a green mosaic, will to win, Paul George. Bruce Brown for the Pistons, blue fast break, and that is numbered 39 out of 85. NBA debut, Zion Williamson for the Pelicans. Fast break MVPs for the Rockets, James Harden. LeBron James for the Lakers, base. NBA debut, Eric Bashar for the Warriors. Romeo Langford for the Celtics. International Men of Mastery, Peja Stojakovic for the Kings. For the Cavs, we've got LeBron James MVPs. Dražen Petrovic for International Man of Mastery. PJ Washington Jr. photo variation fast break for the Hornets. And the Kobe White base rookie. And that concludes another break, guys.